שלא יהיה הפרעות.
When the rabbi talks Hebrew, I understand everything. When you talk, we have to catch you.
בוקר טוב. משלי פרק י' פסוק כ"ג. כשחוק לכסיל עשות זימה וחוכמה לאיש תבונה. Wow. Here, Shlomo HaMelech talks about people that don't think and they take things very light. And for them to do a sin, it's okay. The Rabbanan. It's only minhag.
Yalla, Mashiach.
I love that one.
Anyone?
Yeah, I know a lot of the Rabbanan.
And it says, Kishok lechsil asot zima. Zima means avira, a sin. It says someone that doesn't think, they don't think, they just do. הוא קורא לו כסיל. However, וחוכמה לאיש תבונה. Someone שהוא חושב, before he does something, הוא קורא לו חכם, הוא קורא לו איש תבונה. Why? Because he thinks what's going to be the outcome. And so not to get used to, he stops. זאת אומרת, the one who thinks before he does something, שלמה קורא לו איש תבונה, כי הוא מחשב שאני אומר, אני לא אומר. אם אדם היה חושב, לפני שהוא היה מדבר, you know how much aggravation and fight will he avoid? הוא אומר, חוכמה לאיש תבונה. המי שלא חכם, הוא כסיל. And then, don't wonder, למה אחר כך comes פסוק כ"ד. מגורת רשע היא תביאנו, ותאוות צדיקים ייתן. מה אומר פה שלמה המלך? שלמה המלך אומר, מגורת רשע, דבר שהוא בעצם מפחד. It's because of his actions. אומר, מגורת רשע, היא תבענו. תראו מה אומר רש"י. מה שהוא יראה, יבוא לו. שמעתם? Sometimes when you מפחד, I don't know, I have something, I'm worried. טרח, קיבל את זה. למה?
משמע רשע?
אומר, מגורת רשעים, מתבן הרשע, הוא מפחד. הרשעים, הגמרא אומרת, כל ימיהם חרטות. הרשעים, all their life they regrets. They are in a stage of regrets. Why? He cannot control himself in anything. עבירות, הפה שלו, הכל. And he always in a state of fear, something is going to happen to him. And guess what? ממה שהוא מפחד, טרח, זה מה שקורה לו.
It's only for רשעים או צדיקים?
בתאוות צדיקים.
No, מה שהוא מפחד קורה לו, it's for everyone?
הצדיק, מה כתוב על הצדיק? הפותח בהשם, חסד יסובבנו. דקה. הצדיק בוטח, והרשע מפחד. So the opposites. הרשע is in a stage of worries. כל הזמן מפחד. Maybe somebody's going to catch him. The whole thing is going to catch him. And what happens? If he's worried, there's a reason why he's worried. So he tracks that worry to him, and boom, it's going to happen to him. אבל הצדיק, גם הוא. אבל מה הוא חושב על? ביטחון. והבוטח בהשם, חסד יסובבנו. So each one tracks something that's נוגע to him. הצדיק tracks ביטחון בהשם, he gets חסד from השם. הרשע tracks fear, so he gets it also. כל אחד from a different direction.
I heard one time Rabbi said like with Moshe when he killed the Mitzri, it says Vayira Moshe, Vayishma Paro. He says because why did Paro Shama? Because Vayira הוא פחד.
Beautiful, מצוין.
Vayira Moshe. רב לובב.
ויירא לו ויצר לו, יעקב אבינו. ויירא בגלל שהוא ירה, הוא היה בצער.
יפה מאוד. Beautiful, שמעת?
לא.
חכם שמעון.
ויירא לו ויצר לו. בגלל שהוא ירה, בגלל שהוא פחד, צר לו, הוא פחד. מה? מי יצר? לא צריך לפחד.
יפה מאוד. זאת אומרת,
Is this telling us to be positive?
Yeah.
Positive. Tracks what you think.
Don't.
Positive.
So he's not teaching you be positive. He tells you think. Meaning, he's not telling you what to think. He tells you what to do, and your action is going to lead you to the positive thoughts.
Positive vibes, bro. Yes, bro. I like that.
You hear?
Makes a difference.
Yeah.
They're still scared. Is it saying that the Rasha Rishayim and Chachamim, everybody has fears?
Beautiful.
Everybody.
יפה. אומר הרב עליו השלום, נסביר. הרב עליו השלום writes, yes, מאמר, האדם נתון להיות בפחדים. Every human on earth, we all have fear. The question is from who and from what? There is no person on earth that doesn't have fear. And Hashem עשה את זה בטבע. אין דבר בעולם that a person is not fear. כולם. Now watch this. If you fear God, so you'll pay taxes. If you fear God, you're not going to harm people. If you fear God, you'll be honest with your wife. If you fear God, you're not going to fear anybody else.
You're afraid of anyone else?
You're not going to fear nobody. תפחד מאחד ולא מאף אחד.
Is that?
תפחד מאחד ולא מאף אחד. There's also an Arabic I think online.
رأس الحكمة مخافة الله. مين ليش الحكمة رأس الشيء؟
זה כן אבל לא משהו לא. הרב עליו היה אומר לי, אמר לי, מה לא יחף מן אללה תחף מנו.
مظبوط.
What is it?
اللي ما بيخاف من الله تخاف منه.
יפה מאוד.
Who doesn't have يرقات شمايم fear from him.
זאת אומרת, האדם, זה על אותו משקל, יש פחד.
So it's to be fearful of people who are.
שנייה. So when you fear God, you're not going to do silly things. And you're not going to do things that you're going to regret. Because you're facing God. So people that fear God, they are in a state of calm and self-esteem, and they have confidence. They are in a much more and happy place. I want to do the right thing. Someone that doesn't have fear from God, take his day. כל היום עושה רק עבירות וצרות. He's a gangster. You're gonna tell him what to do. The way he drives, the way he parks, the way he talks, the way he runs his business, his people, his wife, everything. אם אתה לא מפחד מאלוקים, אז מה קורה? אתה עושה דברים לא טובים. And nature is, people are waiting for you to get back, to get back to you, to pay you whatever you did. So somehow, you're going to get harm from people. The question is from where and how. There's no way you're not going to get it. So what happens? Oh my gosh, you know, my parents live on Staten Island for many years. Before Mr. Giuliani became the mayor, Staten Island was known to be the mafia, the Italian mafia. So תשמעו, יש שם מקומות, there's a place over there when you drive, ענק.
Cold Hill.
That's one place. Yeah, not far from there, exactly. יפה, אני רואה, I see you got the right connection, Mr. Albert. Should I be afraid or we good? All right. So, זה מדהים, אתה רואה את הבתים של המאפיה, חומות, walls around the whole palace, and cameras. אתה שואל, אני לא מבין. It's the opposite. Someone שהוא במאפיה צריך חביבי, open house. Who needs to have a gate? You should walk with such a bitachon. What's the answer?
Someone's coming.
They're always scared.
Someone's coming.
They're always scared. Someday, פתאום מתחת לאוטו, under the car, boom, explosion.
אנחנו מפחד מהקרובים שלו.
יפה. זאת אומרת, תראו מה זה. האדם שהוא בעצם, אנשים מפחדים ממנו, הוא מפחד מכולם. Why? Because he knows that someday they're going to come after him. אתם מבינים מה זה? And it's amazing. You see people.
See Saddam.
אני לא מכיר את הסיפור.
סדאם חוסיין יש לו הרבה פלס.
מה?
blessed one of the mafia people that he should die in his bed.
הוא.
I think it was around color that he blessed one of the mafia people that should die in his bed.
על כל פנים, so I remember driving there. I used to love driving there on Sundays. מקום יפהפה.
קרוב מה זה?
זה לא יכול לבית שלנו.
Diker Heights also. You ever see Diker Heights?
What?
Place in Brooklyn also, Diker Heights.
By Bay Ridge,
Also, everything's
all gates, all everything.
Yeah.
All the Xmas lights on.
crazy.
Oh, okay. So יש לך שמה walls you don't see in the house. I'm telling you, the wall is higher than this place over here.
I love it. So
And the only thing is, you see cameras all over. למה? הם יודעים, one day מישהו מחכה להם. למה? זה הפחד. אדם, תדעו לכם, אין, אדם צריך, אגב, עליו השלום, he writes that a person, a human by nature, Hashem put this sensor in you to have fear. The question is, how are you going to use the sensor, Hashem or people? But there is no way in the world Adam learns it. Now, if you do the right decisions,
So the right actions bring the right,
thoughts,
or is it the right thoughts bring the right actions?
no. First of all, you have to know what you're doing. So that's already Pasuk Chav Gimel. B'chokhma li'ish tevona. You think before you do something. If you think before you do something, what happens? You wouldn't do it if it's something wrong, because you know, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. Because if I will, there is a price for that. So if you have put in your mind Hashem always, so your thought is going to be to do the right things. Sometimes you have a client, all right? You could do the be'ah, you can make the money on him. אבל אתה יודע שזה, you did a whole scam with the guy. אם אני יש יראת שמיים, I'm not going to do it. Here, okay, I'm not going to make the full 500. Here, take it, right? Now what? You go to sleep and you know, I'm calm. I did the right decision. I did the right deal. But if you know that you lie to him and you did a scam, maybe somebody's going to tell him what you did. And maybe he's going to find out. The minute he's going to find out, he's going to come after you, right?
Yeah.
How would you feel then? Why did you lie to me? So you, right? So the asthma, then you lost a client. And then what happens? You get a bad name. And then what happens? It just doesn't stop. So now, he thinks, he puts on the scale, what's worth it? I'm not going to make the money on him, which is $500, let's say, gineva, okay? But at least I know I'm Yoshem Ragua, I'm honest, I have a good name, I call tov, and at the end of the day, parnasah ze mishamayim. That's one way how to look at it. Or, no, let me make the money. והוא נקרא שחוק לכסי לעשות זימה. He doesn't think what he's doing. He takes it. ואז מה קורה? After he takes it, what happens? פתאום, they found out. ופתאום יש סיפורים, and it's not nice. And then it's a snowball, doesn't end. Doesn't end, yes.
There's levels for tzaddikim also to work on Yirat Hashem. So where's their level?
Minimum is,
Where we said
I don't know. The minimum for tzaddik to start is sumera.
abstain from doing that.
So that's the minimum to start to become tzaddik. Set off, that's there. You can take all the levels, but there is no way Adam becomes tzaddik and he does 50% ra. Ain't gonna know what happened to you.
Tzaddik is 51% good.
Sur mera.
Yeah.
Don't do bad things. So once you're not doing that, now עכשיו אתה נקרא צדיק.
So עשה טוב,
בעש-
לא יראת השם? עשה טוב.
זה כבר בעבודת האהבה, במצוות, בכל חולים. It's either I can stay here.
Wants to work on his יראת השם. It's either you abstain from all bad. If you don't abstain from all bad, that means you don't have יראת השם. That's what you're saying.
אני לא מבין, אדם...
No, I'm asking.
אני עונה.
No one's an angel.
I don't have to be an angel. I don't have to be.
No.
I don't have to be an angel, so I wouldn't steal from people. You can be a human and don't steal and don't lie.
Still, it could be other things. יראת השם.
Okay, אנחנו מדברים פה על היצר השכיח בברוקלין.
All right.
All right?
But
Yes.
He's saying nobody's
no,
perfect.
so nobody has it. So if
I'm
somebody
not
does,
talking that you can be not perfect and miss, habit tzibur.
That's not a.
I can hold on. I could be not perfect and say something to my wife.
Right.
I can be
That's
not
not us.
perfect and my mistake. I said something to I embarrassed him. I hear that, but there is where it comes the ra, הגניבה, הניאוף, החילול שבת, זה רע. זה לא שייך פה, I'm not an angel. That's the basic stuff.
so if somebody didn't keep Shabbat 100%, or his life saying,
No, אני לא אמרתי כזה דבר. I keep Shabbat. I didn't know that on Shabbat, squeezing a lemon is direct to drink. זה סחיטה. אוקיי, לא ידעתי. אבל זה לא עושה תורה.
I said, let's say he knew, but that's how he's comfortable. So that means he'll never get to Yirat Hashem. I mean, Yirat Hashem, you have to be completely free of sin.
יראת השם, אני ירא שמיים. Meaning, I fear God, meaning I want to know what He wants me to do. So if I know that this is what He wants me to do, I'm going to follow. If I know that's what He wants me to do and I don't follow, it means אין לך יראת שמיים. הבנת אותי? אם אני לא יודע, or I forgot, or did a mistake, you could still be ירא שמיים, בוודאי. בוודאי. נמשיך הלאה.
So is this taking advantage also fall in that category?
I'm sorry?
Is taking advantage
No
also fall in that category?
Let's get just come closer. Not nice. Yeah, talk to me.
Is
Come
taking-
on. That's how we learn. Get in, let's go. דבר.
What's the meaning of it?
Talk to me.
Does taking advantage also fall in that category of that fun?
מה זה taking advantage? Life is always taking advantage. What does it mean?
Somebody's taking advantage from someone else and he doesn't realize it.
I
Is
did
that
not
considered?
realize.
Doesn't realize that. How is it a thing?
No, the receiver.
The guy doesn't realize it. The one that's getting taken advantage of doesn't realize it.
I don't know, you gotta be very specific. So you tried to get the house, and what happened?
Like, I don't know. you're
No,
taking-
like, just get to the bottom. I want to know clear. What
You
happened?
take advantage of someone.
What happened? Give me
He's not.
Example,
They
basically,
don't give somebody, let's say,
it's-
the right deal with the thing that the item could be really maybe worth.
Or it could be you can say yeah, it's very good, this, that, and then really there's
Hidden
there's
stuff.
hidden
Lying
stuff,
to him.
but you're not lying to him. You're not lying. You're not saying that you're not like
You're
you're
not
saying it's a
exposing
problem
the
that it is. It's not such a big issue. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
That's why.
So the guy
But
has
it's
to,
not lying.
אני לא חושב, it depends. Let's say when you want to buy a house, okay, you want to sell a house, buy a house. They have, what's it called, an inspector?
yeah.
Okay, so you offer the inspector, let him do. You have nothing what to do with this. That's
But
it.
you're not saying
The
it.
What?
thing-
But you're not saying it's not a problem. Go, do whatever you need to do.
You are the inspector. He
Okay.
checked, he said it's fine. So you have nothing what to do with this.
But if you know something that the inspector didn't find,
You don't go out of your way to tell them.
you know,
אני לא חושב.
Unless there's structural damage, you have to say.
hey, like
You gotta ask
If you're inspector, hello, if you're inspector and you're not telling the truth, you're that.
not
Not all the time
inspector.
there's an
Old
inspector.
hat.
grapples, have a visit inspector.
That's his problem.
Okay, exactly.
Even worse for the guy.
נכון מאוד. You gotta
makes
use your
mistakes.
brain. Why, you want to save $400?
No,
So-
I'm saying
If the guy knows the structural damage
Somebody's
and he
bringing you
didn't
because-
say
Right,
it,
right.
It could work like that also.
it voids the
you're
contract.
trusting
Okay.
on what the guy
So
says.
the house-
The guy tells you
נכון.
something.
אין לך למה, אין לך למה. Yes.
That way said not that someone should, if he's scared of Hashem, he's not going to be scared of anybody else. Does it mean like even for example, in the past, when Zerot Melech, people were scared because of they could get killed if they got caught to do something. Right?
מחילה, מה זה גזרת מלך? התורה אומרת לך, חברים, שלמה, מה זה גזרת מלך? התורה אומרת לך,
No.
the Torah says, good job, beautiful. The Torah, smile. The Torah, man, just loose. You don't have to. Just chill. אמר לך נו, לא קרה כלום, שלמה. Next. Anyway, מה זה גזירת מלך? התורה אומרת לך, שום תשמע לך מלך, שאין לך אימה. התורה אומרת לך את זה. אני לא משנה, גם פה. מה זה גוי? הקדוש ברוך הוא אומר למשה רבנו, when you go to Paro, respect him. Hashem tells Moshe Rabbeinu, when you go to Paro, respect him. In a sense that when Paro tells Moshe Rabbeinu, b'maket hoshech, don't you dare come to me, and if you're going to come, you're going to die. אמר לו, Moshe, you're right. וירדו עבדיך אלה אליי וישתחוו ללמוד, you're right. Just for you, I'm not going to come to you anymore. But you should know that your slaves are going to come after me.
That's respect.
דקה. And who came to Moshe Rabbeinu?
Oh,
Paro.
the job.
ולמה Moshe Rabbeinu didn't tell to Paro direct? And you're going to come to me? לחלוק כבוד למלכות. So even though he beat him up with 9 מכות and the 10th מכות is direct to Paro, Moshe Rabbeinu נהג בכבוד כי זה מלך. So התורה אומרת לך לכבד אותו.
I bet better example. Someone's walking in the street now. All of a sudden, people come. They want to mug the guy. Okay, does that mean he shouldn't be? He should have in this thing. I'm not scared. They'll do whatever they want. They'll beat me up, take all my stuff. I shouldn't be scared. That's what it means.
בוא, let's be fair. אדם בדרגה של ביטחון בהשם.
Right. So he won't be scared.
לא.
It's like Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai only, no? It's like,
But should
it's not-
ביטחון בהשם.
not fun.
תראה, החזון איש, יש סיפור על החזון איש. A fly, a mosquito, came over to his forehead. And what is it? He pushed them away. So אמר לו, what are you doing? זה מה שנגזר לו מראש השנה, what are you taking away from him?
Why?
Yes.
He's supposed to get it.
הביטחון של החזון איש היה, if a mosquito came here to suck at a drop of blood,
Suck it.
yeah.
It's his item. You got it?
He should.
I'm not following that.
That's the Chazon Ish, yeah.
I'm pushing.
He has to eat.
Okay, I'm not there yet.
If you try once, twice, 3 times, he comes back, leave him alone. זה מה שהשם רצה.
And the rabbi would let it sit.
Yeah.
That's the level.
I'm just showing you מה זה ביטחון. Hashem גזר, he's going to suck out. Let him suck out. Now, if you're ביטחון, it's okay. This is a healthy thing for me. Maybe Hashem said them for him to be a parnasah, Mr. Mosquito, and for me something healthy. Take out some drop of blood, something healthy for my body. What do I know? Ani botach b'Hashem both ways. Ani botach b'Hashem, that is parnasah. Ani botach b'Hashem, that's my health. אם אתה מדבר על ביטחון, yes, אין לך למה, בוודאי. אבל אנחנו בכלל לא שם בכלל to begin with.
But that's obviously if the mosquito came to him. But if I go to deal for the summer and I'm hanging out in my backyard and there's thousands of bugs, then it's as if you're doing it to yourself, no? So it's not really.
Wait, are you saying that you shouldn't spray? No, I never said that. Spray. If I spray mosquitoes, that doesn't take anything away from bitahon. Get it straight.
No, okay. No,
That's it?
Yeah, I know.
הבנת?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't put yourself in a place with mosquitoes and say, "Oh, I have bitachon."
Right, that's right.
No.
It's like crossing
Yes.
the street
Go
and
on-
say, "Close your
Yes.
eyes."
On
Say, "Oh,
Rat Bitachon or Maasim Tovim, Duncan?
Well, the Maasim Tovim, you're a tzaddik, so
Because
we're
I
not
know
worried
he's a
about that.
Chacham, but is it that the Rasha's going to get it because everything he did was Raz, Maasim Ra, and the Chacham did all Maasim Tovim, so he has what to get from Hashem?
I think the message that Shlomo Melech is telling us is
Action.
what you think before you do something or you don't think. Check yourself for the past 24 hours. How was your conversation with your wife? If it was any issue, ask yourself, what did happen? You know how many times we can avoid so many aggravations and so many problems by just being quiet? Just don't talk. Just don't answer. By you answering, you're just creating fire for no reason. Don't answer. A guy over here, somebody was zooming on Bedford, and he turned around over here. It was a red light. The guy after him, behind him comes. I saw it. The guy after him, he stops here, he gets out of the car, and he bangs on his window, and he starts cursing it up. Now, if you don't think, what would you do?
Run red light and chase him, no?
Chase him.
Chase him.
Who do you think you are? Where's the bat? And all the Kelei Kodesh.
It happened to me yesterday.
What happened?
There was a traffic. So
Actually happened to me too.
I went around, the guy cursing, yelling. So I waved him like I knew him. He went crazy.
Now, if you're smart, what would you do?
Just keep going.
Think before you say something.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy has a gun. Maybe the guy has a knife. What do you know? We live in a world that people, for parking, they shot people. People are in jail for 25 years. For what?
Nothing. For nothing.
For nothing. 25 years, the guy's in jail for what?
They don't think.
Zabaya. But how many smart people, they got to live a very healthy life by just avoiding problems. The way to do it is think before you answer. Think before you do anything. That's it. וזה מה שהוא אומר. החוכמה לאיש תבונה.
Rabbi, you're assuming we're smart. We can think. You're assuming we're smart enough to come up with the solution.
You see, I want to tell you something. If you don't take this lesson, once you leave this room, no. You're thinking now because you're calm.
I'm
Hold
thinking,
on.
but I don't know the answer.
Listen.
Yeah.
You're saying once you leave this room, you're not thinking because you're like a robot. So what I'm trying to teach you today is don't be a robot. Meaning, whatever you learned here, take it to your life. Think, not here.
I feel like Shlomo Amelech is not giving us the chokhmah. He's giving us the thinking part, but not the answer part.
That is the
That is
problem.
it.
You understand?
If you think, you already have a problem.
That's half.
Okay?
We need the other half.
That's why you have also Otzar. Mazeh Otzar. Shlomo HaMelech says also sometimes if you're not so smart, Shomea le'etzah hacham. So if I am not so smart, at least I'm thinking, I don't think it's the right thing to answer. Fine. What to do next? Let me ask someone that has experience. Let me take an advice. Let me take a second opinion. But he tells you, don't jump. Don't jump. That's the chokhmah of Aish Shenoten Etzah. The Etzah, the one who gives advice, that's someone that has already experience of life. You know, in Torah שלך, בין 18 לחופה, בין 20 ליופי, בין 30 לכוח, בין 40 לבינה, בין 50 לעצה, no? או גבורה, right? בין 50 לעצה.
Almost.
Why? Because once you pass already amount of years of life, you went through so many things: school, marriage, court cases, family issues, neighbors, parking, driveway. You went through so much in the past 50 years, so you can give advice to someone who's just turned 19.
Right.
That's the key. But at least think before you answer.
Right.
The key is once you leave this door, whatever we learn here,
We do.
take it to life. Okay. הלאה. פסוק כ"ה. כעבור סופה ואין רשע, וצדיק יסוד עולם. אומר שלמה המלך, the same way as a sufa, like a storm or tornado comes, and what happens? when the storm or tornado comes, it takes everything out. וככה זה הרשע. פתאום הרשע פרח, בום, בשם, מעיף אותו, kicks it out. However, בצדיק, יסוד העולם. The tzaddik that the tzaddik, what happens to him, he stands, he stood straight, yesod, nothing happens to him. Why? K'hu tzaddik, אז הוא נשאר, יסוד, he stays stable, nothing happens to him. So when the storm comes to the world, הרשע מת, והצדיק נשאר חי. הבנו טוב? נמשיך הלאה. כחומץ לשיניים. אוקיי, אנחנו נעצור פה. By the way, בצדיק יסוד עולם.
Yeah. It's a yeah.
That's like Noach. צדיק.
מה?
Noach is there was a storm and he used to
בצדיק יסוד עולם. פעם שמעתי, מי זה נקרא צדיק, מוטי? מי ששומע על יסוד.
מי ששומע יסוד התורה.
לא, יסוד is the ברית מילה.
ברית.
יוסף זה יסוד.
בצדיק יסוד עולם, מי ששומע על היסוד שלו. כי העולם עומד עליו. חזק וברוך. Summer is here, so we gotta keep power, it's a little כשר. רבי חנניה, ברגע שאומר רצה, כתוב לזכות את ישראל.